Some mega trends of the global industry are present, and we can see them each and every day in every country with every operator in every market. On one side, the voice and SMS, which was, let's call it, the killer application of the past, has declining revenues, and these declining revenues cannot be offsetted by data growth. When we're speaking about data, we are speaking about digital, and the world becomes digital. There is no way back. Before it was mentioned, e-health, e-education, e-government, all digital areas where the telecom operators have crucial role of enabling them. So there is no digital economy if there is no strong operators to provide the infrastructure for it. On one side, we have declining revenues on SMS and data, SMS and messaging and voice, and we can equalize this with the data revenues. This leads to the challenging economics. And economics, at the end of the day, rules in the sense that we have to find a good way of making the right balance, which will enable us to invest, enable us to innovate, and keep the balance on developing the digital economy. The challenge economics is the key point which has to be taken in account in thinking about the future and making decisions for the future. I'm deeply impressed, and I believe deeply that the success of telecoms is their ability to invest and their ability to innovate. If you don't have this ability, for whatever reason, this industry and the backbone of the digital society will not be there. Let me just show one very broad slide about the revenue streams coming from different areas of the globe from different services. You will see one common denominator, and this is that revenues coming out of voice and messaging are declining. In North America, Western Europe, you see it with this red dot. It's already on the severely falling path. In LATAM and Middle East and Africa, it reached its peak and it will go down. And in Asia and Pacific, it's also already passing the peak. Good news, the green dots in all the areas, and there is no difference between Africa or Latin America or Americas or the Europe, is the digital services are growing. The question is the amount enough to fulfill the missing revenues and missing margins and profits out of the voice and SMS? Anyhow, it's very important to use this opportunity, and this opportunity can be used only if the operators are able to invest. I'm coming to this investment again and again because this is something which maybe within the market view and only commercial view is sometimes understated. When you look at the financial figures, you can see, as said, declining revenue growth. So we already have in the most of the worldwide operators declining revenues, a few percent, but on this order of magnitude, very important. We see also flat or declining margins. Margin is dependent on the industry, but any trend of declining margin can be very dangerous. Yes, to be very honest, operators have enough fat, they have enough substance to keep the margins high for some time, to make cost savings, to do other organizational changes which will give them the possibility to keep the margins to some extent, but this trend is worrying. On the lower left-hand side, you see the CapEx cycles, and you see very clearly that there is 13, 14, 15, and I would say for the next few years, a big need of additional investment on CapEx, both in mobile and fixed. We saw a very nice example of excellent fiber network, which is laid through Angola, the connection to the world, connection to Latin America. These are CapEx needs, which are extremely important and must be must be done.